Hey guys, and welcome to DeLady in Wonderland, and we have a picnic bench hype, and I'm joined with Yanti Geekism. How do I say that? Geekism.
You say it.
Geekism.
You say it exactly like that. It's not how everyone else says it, but you say it like that. I got really panicky then. I just saw you deleting loads of picnic benches. They were just scenery ones, right?
Yeah, that were the scenery ones.
Okay.
Yes. But Yanti is not the only one that is joining me right now, because I also have the amazing SPRidley.
Hello guys. Hello.
It's so much fun to have you three in a recording today. That's really nice. Did you guys ever record something together?
I don't think we have we?
I don't think
Let's
so.
see.
That's true.
No,
Oh,
we got
nice.
pretty drunk together at Frontier Expo, but we haven't done any recording together.
That's true.
That's true. I was thinking of Fluxtrand, who was saying like, yeah, it's such a pity I haven't met SPRidley. We were like,
Yeah.
you talk with SPRidley like the whole day. That was super hilarious. But yeah, guys, it's yesterday the update came out, and what do you guys think so far? So what is like
I like it a lot. It's one of these. I've said this a few times on my own videos and on other things as well. Like as a update, the whole thing. It's not like wow, boom, super update, you know. But there's loads of really cool little things in it that are really good to go into your parks that you're already building and do stuff with. You know, especially picnic benches.
Absolutely, yeah. What is like your favorite thing? Is that the picnic benches?
I think so. Yeah, I like. I've still got to really look at the scenario editor. I haven't really properly gone into that yet, but I know that there's some stuff in there that's going to be really good, even for us sort of sandbox players. You know, like multiple entrances and stuff like that. You know, I'm looking forward to really sort of diving in there and seeing what features we can use.
Absolutely agree. And what's you haven't really played it yet that much, right?
I tested yesterday. Well, you remember the crashes yesterday?
Yeah.
They're fixed
The
for me.
crashes were real.
Frontier released hotfix really fast, and
That was really fast,
that
by the
actually
way.
fixed my crashes because I couldn't open Silver Lake Park.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something about the billboards and being too many pieces in the park, something like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, big parks with video billboards. I think was causing the problem.
Yeah, it was something like that. And it fixed it. Like I can open it now. I tried it a little bit. I did look up some benches in some paths, and they were amazing. They were actually really cool. I'm really surprised in a good way, because I thought they were going to be pretty restrictive. Like people that have played the game know that when you put a normal bench in a path, it has like this magnet thing that makes it move to one of the edges.
Oh yeah, that's right. They don't like snap as the benches do.
And they don't snap, and that's actually really great because you can place it anywhere. Like for example, I did something really like this is not going to work, and it was like two big paths, like rounded, but I left like a little bit, like right now in the video,
Like that in the middle, yeah.
Yeah, like I left a little bit in the middle, and you could put a table in the middle, and it still worked.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. The one thing I'll say about them is you can almost put them too close together. You know, like there is collision on them, but you can put them so close that guests struggle to get around them, which is good. It's nice to have that scope, you know. It's nice to be able to do that much with them.
They work pretty well. Well, at least the only thing, but I really hope they will fix that soon, is that they won't be used that much.
Yeah.
Like when I think of a theme park and like an area where you can sit down and eat, it's always full. You need to run for like an empty picnic bench.
Yeah, you send somebody to go and
No,
get the table while you get the food and stuff, don't you? Whereas these guys, they're like, oh no, I'll walk with it. Whereas they're really they should go to tables first, and if the tables are full, then they start to walk around, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And I thought they mentioned it like, okay, so we will change the guests in your park, like when they buy food, they rather sit down than walk. But I didn't have the feeling they do right now.
I
really
actually
hope
have
they
to
will
talk about
change
this.
that.
I test them on a new park. I haven't tested them on a already made park. So maybe that's the problem. And they work perfectly. Guests that were buying food, they always, 100% of the time, went to the tables.
Oh, really? Is that a difference?
That's
I
on an
don't know,
empty
man.
park.
Yeah, that's an empty park. I don't know if having normal benches in the park affects that, or having lots of paths affected. Maybe something like that's affected. But
They definitely use them more. Yeah, when I did my update video and just sort of placed a few down in an empty park, they used them. But then when I've been into Pinewood and put them in there, they don't use them as much. So there's definitely something going on with the decision making. One thing, can I just mention what you're doing on screen? This is a bit of a public service announcement. I've seen a few people moan that you can't put picnic benches on grass. You can. We have those. We have natural path. You put the natural path down, and then they'll work on that. Sorry, I just see that you're doing it now. I saw those people moaning that you can't put it on grass.
Well.
Yeah, and actually there's a trick, and it's putting a bench. Even if you want it only for decoration, put a bench, take out the path, the bench stays.
And the bench stays on it. It's cool.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's a sneaky cheat.
Only
but
for
it's not
decoration.
working.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's
for
only for
decoration purpose, that's a really good idea, by the way. But yeah, I really I thought in the beginning I was totally in love with like the Western picnic bench, which is really still looks really awesome. But I think my favorite already is like the we had like a normal bench of it, like with the grays outside and just like very plain wood in the middle. I don't know how they call it. It's really a generic.
Yeah, just like panel wood. I like the Western one, but I think the only place it would really work is like this kind of area, this sort of grassy area. Whereas the ones I really like are all the very generic ones. So the generic wood, and there's like quite a nice metal one as well. That's pretty, that you can change all the colours of. They're the ones I'm going to be using a lot of, I think.
Yeah,
but the spooky one was also really nice, I must say.
Yeah, I have to
say,
it
feels really like a heavy stone picnic bench. That's really nice as well.
The one for interiors that it's really cool is the fantasy one.
Yeah, with that thing in the middle. How you call that in English? I don't know.
A runner.
A runner.
Yeah, like a cloth, like a long cloth.
Yeah, I really love that one, but yeah, I'm not so good in interiors. So.
And then this.
I might hire you someday, SPRidley again.
And then there's the sweet table. Like made of sweets.
I'm really curious how that will look with like just art pieces and stuff.
I think that's where that's going to be used. Is we're going to cover that up to make it look like table and chairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my idea basically. I would actually like because we know now that they don't need to design a table that needs, like, for example, the other circle like table that there's is the generic one, and it's like a whole chair, like a whole bench surrounding it, and we know because of the sweet one that they can make actually one that have chairs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
did anyone try the barrels? I'm so curious if the barrels will fit perfectly on those candies.
I think they actually work with the candies. I think they do. I tried the chair. Of course, you could see the candy. That's the problem. So look, it would be cool if we got like a generic version in the future.
Oh, look, I'm cheating too, guys. Sorry for interrupting. Thank you, Merryweather.
I like it. No, use it again. I do that all the time.
I just love that area. So yeah, I use it everywhere. Okay, go on. That's really.
No, don't worry. Like a generic version of that table, but with benches, like not with the back part, because you see the guests actually to get into the chairs. Basically, they jump. So it will be like they will be clipping around the back part of the chair.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
I don't mind it, but I know other people will mind it. So just make like a bench without the back part and let me put the chair.
Yeah, but I think we say this a lot about all these sort of things. Like with shops, I say there's no reason for the shop to be in a box. Just get rid of just have the floor plan, And I think it gets to a point where eventually we're just saying, just give us invisible stuff. Where we can completely cover. And I think we have to remember that the people who play the game like we do are such a small niche of this game, that I don't think it would be worth the development time for them to, they want they're better off making stuff that's pretty and just gets thrown down and looks good.
Well, we just have to wait for some modding.
Yeah,
then.
or modding. Yeah, modding would be obviously mods would just
I think
completely change it.
it just reminds me of like The Sims 3, where you could have like those carpets where you had like a police station, fire station. It was just a carpet,
Yeah.
and you can create.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you can build it yourself. Yeah, that's it. That's
rabbit hole.
basically the sort of thing.
Exactly.
The rabbit holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rabbit hole they call it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I just I hate the path system.
I was gonna say you're having so much fun with the paths there.
Oh my gosh! Like, I'm so happy that I can just delete the curbs because sweet. Oh no, it's just terrible. But I haven't. Have you guys? Well, you turn it off, right? The staff room. So you
Well,
haven't
I've
really
had
checked it
I've had to
out.
play with it, and it looks great. Like how they jump in and out of the store looks really good, and there's like loads of little perks that they can get, and you can choose the perk in the staff room. So you can have one staff room set up like a rec room, so they get extra energy and they're happier. Or you can set a staff room up to be like a training room, and you can make it so that they learn to train better later on and stuff. So you can have, it's not just a box that's a staff room. You can actually have different types of staff room. So that's
super
quite
fun,
nice. Yeah,
right?
it is. It's just not how I play the game, you know. But yeah, it's a great feature. This is definitely a management update, which I think the game has really needed.
Yeah, but do you guys never just go and walk through your park, look at your guests, how they behave, the entertainers, how they behave, or your mechanics, or the cleaners?
No.
Did you never look at that?
I mean, I watched them walk around,
Yeah, the same.
but I play this game as it's a model train set for me. It's a box of Lego. That's, you know, I don't care if my guests enjoy themselves. I just need them to populate the place so it doesn't look empty.
I actually have to say I'm with John D on this update being maybe not for us,
Yeah.
but it's.
But I love it.
Yeah, no.
I love
I did not mean that we can. I really like it. I'm really liking it. But what I mean is that what John D says, this is not for us, but for a big majority of people. The players
But
that.
it's also for me.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No. I think.
And I'm going to play a lot.
No, I'm just joking
with
with
them.
you.
But it's actually good for the game. Like,
Yeah.
I see some people like a little bit sad, disappointed, but because we are players. But nearly every update that they've done for the game was for us,
Yeah.
and this was more for the majority. Like,
Yeah.
this is the type of update that will sell more the game.
Yeah.
will
Oh,
bring the
100%.
money.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
This
Yeah.
will
That's good
bring
for
people
us.
back to the game. This will bring sort of regular Let's Play YouTubers back to the game. I can see a lot of like bigger YouTubers who played the game originally coming back and doing like scenario series now where they play sort of scenarios that have been sent in by people. I think this has been a huge update that the game really needed. I like SPRidley said, it wasn't aimed at us. The stuff I'm taking from it, and I'm happy with it. But yeah, this wasn't for me. This update.
I think it's also like challenging the whole community in more like not team building, but like to come together a little bit more. Like we as YouTubers, we could just say like, okay, guys, I'm gonna make a scenario in like 5 episodes or something, and then I'm gonna challenge all my viewers to do this challenge, and then you're gonna like maybe pick a few to look at what they have done and how they created something. So I think it's really challenging, and to I don't know.
That's exactly what Uthris has started doing. He
already?
He started building a scenario.
Uthris again. Oh.
And he's going to build it on stream and then release it for his people to play. The most difficult challenge with Uthris' scenario is going to be to get in your computer to run it, because like it's Uthris, so it's already at 20,000 parts, and he's just built the entrance.
Yeah, exactly.
But it looks really good.
But I think it really feels. I have some ideas which I really hope I can like create in the next coming week or two. But I really think it's so much fun, like to challenge some viewers, not only for the scenario, but to combine like a scenario with like a good-looking park.
Yeah, make
or,
it
like,
good look
a
as well.
small-looking park.
And even
yeah.
already, there's a few popped up that look really good. There's one called, I think it's called Tornado. Or Hurricane Hills or something, and it's like the guys made it look like an old theme park that's been ravaged by a hurricane. So there's like bits of wood everywhere, and and he's filled it with people, let them litter everywhere, and then kicked everyone out. So it's covered in litter and everything. You have to go in and clean it up and fix it up.
Funny.
It looks really good, and it's exactly the
That
sort
is
of thing.
exactly like you had in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3.
There was one in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. There was one park that was like rubbish everywhere, trash can broken, and you need to fix it by hiring policemen, like security guards, hiring a lot of cleaners, and then starting with like actually spending your money on trying to clean the park. And that's something that the campaigns, like the Frontier scenarios, never played with a lot.
No, there was one I think that had lots of litter.
The city one, I think.
Yeah, but the problem with Frontier's scenarios, and it's something they fixed with this scenario update, is they didn't have a fail state, really, apart from getting yourself really into debt so you just couldn't build anything. There was no fail state, whereas now you can select the option in the scenario editor. It has to be done by this time, it has to be done by year 5 or whatever.
That's amazing. That's something like...
It's a huge difference. It's such a small difference, but it completely changes how the game plays.
It challenges you.
I understand. Like from a game design standpoint, I've been like reading books of game design and all that, and I understand them not wanting to add it for them at the beginning of the game, because they thought that people didn't really like, because what you hear is people not knowing really what they really want until they lost it. So what people do is, I don't really like time limits because etc.
Because I do all this work and then it's all wasted because I missed it by a day.
You can fail, exactly.
Yeah.
But there's a fun to failing that people, you as a person will say, no, that's not really true, but it's true. We actually play differently when there's a time limit into something.
It completely changes the game. True. It completely changes the game. That simple thing makes such a wow. These people love picnic benches. Look at all these guys here.
Well, I had a struggle, as you may have seen in the footages before. Like I just couldn't place them, so I don't know what that is. I might need to redo the path. And I just place them over here, like, okay, I have so many shops here, I just have to place them somewhere, but it's just so small, so that's really annoying, but...
Have we figured out, with regarding benches, in the menu, there are benches, as in the ones we always had, and then there are picnic benches, which are these with the tables, and then there are also picnic benches that are just the seat.
Yeah.
I saw the same thing,
and
but I
just
don't
bigger,
know.
Actually.
Yeah, they're bigger, but, like, why do you call it a picnic bench if you don't have like a separate table?
I wonder if it's just another one of Frontier's awesome naming conventions, because they do that a lot. They fixed the one that I had a real problem with this time, which is that some fences were called fence and some were called fencing. So if you search for fence, none of the fencing one showed up. So they fixed that this update.
We have a button for fences.
Yeah, and then we have a button for it. Which is great.
Yeah. It's really great. And how did you guys like the coasters and the flat rides?
The flat ride is really good. The Mont Leon, I think it's called.
Yeah, that's the one without the roof. I like the one with the roof. The one with the roof will fit really well in Pinewood Hills, so I'm happy with it. But I totally understand why people wanted it without. But
it's really good.
I like both. I like both.
Yeah,
it's really good that they made both.
I think they are really well done. Like the texture of the cover.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. Like really detailed.
Beautiful.
And it looks like exactly like the ones in the fairgrounds I've been, because I've been to this type of rides. And they smell actually really bad when they are inside. If you're in fairgrounds.
I can imagine. They don't smell good.
That's another thing.
But they look good. The coasters, they look fine. I mean, I don't think there's anything I'm going to use, but they're okay, I guess. I think coaster heads, people who really know their stuff about them, aren't too happy with them. I think they have some issues. But for
Yeah, I've
I'm
seen
not
some
really that into
people.
them, so they look fine, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
As someone who is meddling into them, like I like them. I'm not such a big of a fan like Bear or Silverhead or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I like them. and
I guess.
I
haven't really
haven't tried
seen
the
them
Zenith. I haven't tried the Zenith, but I've tried the water coaster, and I'm not really happy with it. Because
Not really, no.
No, because it has this.
I heard something that they're not really that fast when they hit the water, right?
That's not like my biggest problem with it. It's that they fail just as the log flumes fail. They're too restrictive. I think they have to change like the whole system of water rides.
Yeah.
Not because they need water physics or anything like that. I think the numbers are right and how they do the water is right. What I don't like is that the water pieces are restrictive, really, really restrictive.
Yeah,
And
how it enters the water or becomes
Yeah.
flat again is a bit of an issue. But to be honest with you, I think it's so built in that that's going to be a
Yeah.
Planet Coaster 2 fix. You know.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
I do.
maybe it's true.
Planet Coaster
Maybe-
2
maybe.
in like 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, it's the same when people
Maybe.
mention that there are a problem with paths and things like that. And it's Planet Coaster 2.
Yeah.
It's just so built into the core engine. It ain't getting fixed in an update.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
maybe they could make another piece that it's a little different, like have two pieces instead of they have two pieces but three pieces. And for
Yeah.
example, when they get out of the water, they automatically do like a chain. When
Yeah.
In real life, it's not like that. In real life, they have in real life, they're like the real life version of this ride has a bunny hill after the first splash, and
Yeah.
you can build it like it's impossible.
You just can't do it with the set
You
pieces.
just can't
yeah.
do it, and that's my
I
main
think
problem.
the only thing I'm going to use the water coaster for is to do like a Pirates of the Caribbean or It's a Small World ride.
That-
So
Oh
that
yeah,
can
but
work,
that's
that
like
can
a
yeah,
perfect
so it just comes off.
for
I mean, it's
that.
not perfect because obviously the station isn't in water.
Okay, not perfect.
But it's the
but-
closest we're going to get, and I think it's a bit better than log flume. So it just drops off the
Can you-
station.
It's better than the log flume. That's
Yeah.
true.
Did sorry to interrupt.
Oh yeah.
Did anyone see if you can use like no, I don't think you can. Like those boat cars, if you can use that for like the kiddie coaster or like with this one.
I don't think so, no.
I don't think so either, no, because it's like a totally different track.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pity because I just really would love to have some more variation in the kiddie coaster with some cute little different cars.
Yes, that
That's just me.
would be really cool. Actually,
But yeah, I need to look into the swapping coaster still. Maybe there is something fun, but I
there's
don't think it's really
there's fun
kiddie.
things. There's fun
ish.
things.
Yeah, but in comparing to the kiddie coaster, like what could you use for the kiddie coaster to still make it like look like a kiddie coaster?
Yeah.
The thing that I like about switching.
Maybe the dragon.
Yeah, maybe the dragon. The thing I like about switching coasters right now is that they are not bound to coaster types right now. So, for example, the side friction coaster,
Mm-hmm.
we have the version that there's only one car,
Yeah.
but in reality there's versions with trains. So instead of creating a new
Yeah.
coaster, in the future they only need to add a new train, and you can switch it. Like you don't need another type of coaster.
No, yeah, you can just make a 4 or 5 car thing for it.
Exactly, and you can make different
Oh, yeah,
themes.
that's right.
And for example, for kiddie coasters, as you say, they could make five different themes for different trains for the kiddie coaster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
One for pirates, another for I don't know.
Redstone, Fairy
yeah,
Tale.
exactly. Fairy Tale, I think.
I
it's
would
the-
love
yeah.
to have.
Yeah,
And
some
I
more
mean,
options would be
actually
really
the
good.
thing.
Yeah. Anyway, we're finishing this really
So,
negative.
yeah, I
we need to
think- yeah.
talk.
No, we should. We can talk like for hours. I feel like. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, but my footage is already done, so we need to slow it a little bit down, I guess, and put in some cinematics in the end because I didn't record that one. But I think it's better to wrap it up. But I am super hyped still about the update. So I know people are a little bit negative about the coasters, but I don't freaking care.
No,
not really
yeah, I
coaster
don't, and I find it really
enthusiastic,
hard
so-
to. And it's not because I'm like Frontier fanboying or anything. It's just that they're just not really the thing that concern me about this game, you know. For me, the biggest thing I'm looking forward to now, even though I don't really play the game this way, I can't wait to see some of the scenarios that people come out with. There are going to be people who don't do YouTube or anything. They're just sitting there and they're just working on this amazing scenario, and maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's going to come out, it's going to hit Reddit, and everyone's just going to be like, whoa, what? That's what I can't wait for.
I can't wait to see that, and I would love to play some scenarios of other people as well.
Somebody even building a whole campaign like of different scenarios.
Yeah.
A story about the like you jump from park change to park change. For example, you create something like Six Flags.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. People are working on it right now. I know it. I can't wait to see what they do with it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But let's just wrap this up. Yes. And it's really much fun to have you also in right now, Jan.
Yeah, definitely.
So thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You guys know SPRidley, but you guys should check them out both, because SPRidley is like the most amazing art pieces.
No, I'm not the most.
And Yanti is like our Planet Coaster YouTube god next to Sylv.
Yeah, I know more about YouTube than Sylv. He just has more members.
Yeah, we're always like, oh, how does this work on YouTube? How does this work? Yanti,
yeah, I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to analytics and things like that.
Oh yeah, but we love you. We love you, and you're like a really, really much fun YouTuber to listen to while playing and then listening to your videos.
Thank you.
It's really awesome. So people should definitely go and check you out if they already my words are terrible right now. If they already haven't. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I will put the links in the description, of course, and maybe we can continue this in another episode, of course.
Yeah, you've got to come up with 6 minutes of cinematics now.
Yeah, this is going to be terrible. I think it's already 10, isn't it? Yeah, definitely 10. Okay, so now I'm just going to slow down a little bit on my speed build. People won't notice, but I just told them now, but it's okay. But thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you everyone that is listening right now still. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys are super excited about the update as well. Let me know in the comments, and I just hope to see you in the next episode. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.